With the energy and budget of the world's largest energy drink company, Red Bull can make any crazy idea a reality. The Austrian sports drink company has been the main sponsor of all the most daring sports, teams, and world records. But whether Red Bull's big spending is actually brilliant marketing, or perhaps just a really fun tax loophole, we may never know. We do know that when the first true Red Bull car appeared on the scene in 2004, people were not surprised. In fact, the first Red Bull sponsorship was Formula One racer Gerhard Berger in 1989. They now have 2 Formula One teams, several rally teams, motocross sponsorships, and their own fighter jet? How they come up with that isn't a mystery. Imagine a room full of executives who grew up mountain biking and cliff jumping and chugging Red Bull. With that said, here are the 10 coolest stunts Red Bull has pulled with its Formula One cars and why they were so memorable. Number 10. Rugby Scrum Battle. In 2016, Daniel Ricciardo competed against the Bath Rugby Club in an old F1 car modified to connect to a rugby scrum machine. To accomplish this, they had to custom build a front end and a portion of the scrum machine to fit the F1's car nose. Daniel then simply burnt rubber against an 8-man scrum that scrummed back. A detailed video depicts the movement, including a heat camera shot of the energy being used. There was no clear winner, but Daniel did accidentally bounce a ball right into a drone, resulting in a perfect final shot. Number 9. Dutch Grand Prix Road Trip. In 2020, Max Verstappen and Alex Albon were shipped to the Netherlands in their F1 cars. They rolled out of shipping containers, past windmills, and through indoor flower gardens, where they shred some donuts in true F1 fashion. Cruising through the tight-knit Dutch streets, fighting overheating in bicycle-clogged streets, and then hitting the beach with Jeffrey Hurlings on his motorcycle, which was doing wheelies and even jumped both F1 cars. A more insane sequence could never be choreographed. Number 8. Montreal Ice Run. When the 2009 F1 car was outfitted with snow tires and set loose on the frozen rivers of northern Quebec, Sébastien Buemi took the wheel. The car was outfitted with custom Bridgestone Potenza F1 snow tires with a total of 2016 tungsten studs and aluminum casings to accomplish this. In the video, the V10 Cosworth engine rips it around the bend surprisingly well, and Seb even busts up a local hockey game. The team had to keep the car running most of the day to avoid the axles freezing in the 14-degree weather. The result is a classic scene of a sports car far away from its natural habitat. Number 7. 320 plus kilometers per hour in the Lincoln Continental Tunnel. In 2012, along with a drive past Liberty Island and through Liberty State Park, Red Bull shut down the Lincoln Tunnel to film one of its most iconic videos in Formula One. One word: reverb. On that day, the Renault-powered RS27 V8 was possibly the best sound on the planet. Beat that, Mozart. It took 12 patrol cars and 18 officers just a few minutes to close the tunnel while they got a few runs, clocked over 200 miles per hour, and dipped. The run was intended to promote the New Jersey street track, which was supposed to open in 2012, but never did. At the very least, they got a good video out of it. Number 6. The United States Road Trip. In 2018, Red Bull drove their car across the entire United States. And when we say entire, we mean entire. San Francisco, Monument Valley, Las Vegas, the Rocky Mountains, Miami, they featured it all. Only a small crew could be seen to manage everything, including the pit crew that did a tire change in the middle of a bridge. While Daniel Ricciardo was featured, he was not present for the weeks of travel that required waking up as early as 4 a.m. and running until late at night to get the right shots and move between cities. The sheer number of single-shot features spread over 4 minutes is simply astounding. Number 5. Himalayas Hill Club. The Red Bull team took their show car up to over 18,000 feet in 2011. The stunt necessitated the use of oxygen tanks for the crew, as well as a rebuilt intake for the car, which struggled to run in such a low oxygen environment. The car makes stunning turns through the shady roads, narrow dirt paths, and even the first snowfall of the year. The road was so bad that the car had to be loaded for a few miles near the top, but it was still able to roll into the snow at the top, where a freezing crew quickly loaded it back up and eagerly left the unbreathable air. This was without a doubt one of the most dangerous Red Bull stunts, though we're not sure if there is a Red Bull stunt for which the participants did not risk their lives. Number 4. Dirt track run in Austin. You might have seen footage of Red Bull running across the Austin track before it was built, in the dirt. But before hitting the dirt track, the team even drove the car through the city's downtown and other famous locations. The run was held to commemorate the return of Formula One to the Americas for the first time in 5 years. Horses, an ATV, a helicopter, and a flatbed pickup join David Coulthard, and one cowboy even tries to lasso the car. Number 3. The 7-star spin. In 2013, Red Bull put David Coulthard 695 feet above the ocean on the helipad of the Burj Al Arab Hotel. David performed several painfully controlled donuts with no special safety equipment other than human-grade safety nets. To accomplish this, they had to test the donuts on the same exact surface on the ground, consult engineers about weight tolerance on the pad, and even be prepared to shut down in the event of winds exceeding 10 miles per hour. The entire car was lifted to the pad by helicopter before performing the nerve-wracking spins. What if something went wrong and Coulthard got some unexpected traction and drove off the helipad? Well, Red Bull probably doesn't want you to think about it too much. Only the boys in accounting know how much that stunt increased their insurance premiums. Number 2. Max down the ski slope. In 2016, Max Verstappen took to the ski slopes in the Red Bull F1 car, and the footage is breathtaking. The car received custom decals just for the event, and even the Red Bull organizers admit they have no idea how they did it. The car was helicoptered to the top to start, just like the Burj Al Arab, but not before the crew scraped ice off the blades. Even with stud-laden tires, the first attempt failed, so chains had to be custom-made locally overnight, and part of the car had to be removed to fit them the next day. Max made the run flawlessly, even with spectators lining the path, but Red Bull may be sued for not obtaining permission for the run. Oh well. Number 1. Zero gravity pit stop. In 2019, Red Bull took their old RB1 car up 33,000 feet for their next stunt. Large planes would fall at the speed of gravity for approximately 22 seconds. The crew spent weeks in zero gravity practicing with styrofoam mock-ups before introducing the RB1, which was chosen for its smaller size. Each shot couldn't last more than 15 seconds because there needed to be a few seconds to secure the equipment before resuming gravity. If you're wondering, they did manage to change their tires in less than 15 seconds in one fall, and the end result is undeniably amazing. These are just a few of the incredible stunts performed by Red Bull over the years. Is there anything you think we missed? Let us know in the comment section down below.